Lord gathered us here today?
The Lord didn't gather us here, Wyatt, you idiot. The principal did. Don't be rude. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for all this.
Maybe it has something to do with our grades.
If that's the case, then why is Taylor...
Hey!
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just pointing out the
I'll
facts.
have you guys know that I got a solid C+ on my chemistry test. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that 99.95 ATAR is right within reach for your ancient.
Wait, if you would stop fighting for a few seconds, I think I might know what this is about.
Let us hear what this adolescent has to say.
Can you stop talking?
Thanks. Well, what about the test?
I think it might be about that, the test we did yesterday.
And why would you think that?
Because it's the only subject we have in common and we all did it. Do I need to make myself any clearer
Oh,
for
my
you?
shih tzu! You don't think this has anything to do about the rumours about the cheating, do you?
Who do you think did it?
I swear it was me.
You have no evidence it was me.
Well, I couldn't possibly have done it. Why would I risk my whole future for a stupid test?
The subject's going to be in my bottom two anyway, so why would I go to so much trouble?
Cheating just isn't in my blood or religion. Our Savior will punish this sinner.
Well, one of you students did it, and I want that student to own up right now. I've got a whole season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Netflix, and a pizza waiting for me home.
It was probably Taylor. What the hell, Ricky? You can't just falsely accuse me like that.
Hell is not to be taken in vain.
Oh. Okay, and falsely accused? Yeah, right. You're the only one here who even needs to cheat.
Just prove that it wasn't you.
Well, I was sitting down, nervous about this test.
Nervous enough to cheat?
What? No, of course not. As I was saying, the teacher came around and gave us our paper, and I went full into concentration mode and tried to get through the question as quickly and effectively as possible. I didn't have any time to have a look at what other people were doing, let alone have a peek at their work.
Concentration mode? You call staring at me concentration mode?
I was only looking at your hair. It caught my eye because it was so pretty.
So you weren't always looking at your own test?
Well, I guess except for that, I was 100% doing my own work.
Doing your own work except for what? Trying to get a look at Jasmine's test? We all know question 2 was a bomber.
What? No, of course not. As I said, I was looking.
Well, it would have been the best time you tried to use me before.
I don't use you.
Quit the acting. We all know you used Jazz for her answers to the homework questions.
So what's to say you wouldn't do the same on the test? Whatever. You guys can all shut up. I didn't cheat on any of this test, and I don't need this bullshit. I'm Taylor Sparks. I'm famous on Twitter and Instagram, and one day I'll be the next Kim K. T.S. Don't leave.
That grammar was so wrong on so many levels. And if my memory serves me well, Kimberly Kardashian became famous from a... I don't even want to say it, but alas, I will ask my lord for a sex tape. She wasn't even married! It completely disgusts me that such promiscuity is admired among the children of our generation. Such acts are disgusting.
You know what I think is disgusting? The little word scrawled in your thigh.
You were looking at her thigh?
Yeah. Wait, not like that. She had a writing on the skin that covered her quadriceps. It was probably just a reminder to feed them stupid pigeons, or to enforce her religious beliefs on everyone around her. Well, they look pretty mathematical to me.
I saw it too, in blue ink, written in that pretentious, cursive handwriting of hers.
See? I wasn't the only one who saw it.
You couldn't have possibly seen my thigh. My skirt was covering it the whole time during the test.
Except for at 8:45 when you lifted your skirt to look at your legs.
So it was you who cheated.
What? I did no such thing.
Whatever, it just seems like something she would do.
That is such a false accusation, full of hate and spite. My lord punishes all who lie.
Jesus! All she said was that it's potentially something you could do.
Well, it's not true. I would never do such a thing.
Sure, whatever you say, but I know your dirty little secret.
I have no secrets.
That's such a lie. Everyone has secrets.
I don't lie.
Oh my god! Saying you have no secrets is a lie. And honestly, this whole pious, innocent, I like to bake vegan goods for birds act is just Bolshevik.
Yeah, like you make vegan stuff for birds. Like, legit, that does not make sense. You make vegan stuff for birds. You must be a special kind of freak.
Boy, it's all just a big fat lie. I mean, I bet you she's lying right now. Nobody has that kind of time. We should all be studying.
Yeah, I bet that whole I like to force religious views on people so they don't swear or do bad things is probably a complete act.
My lord is my number one love, and I believe the birds very much enjoy my baked vegan goods. People tend to overlook the poor pigeons, but they eat vegan goodness just as much as everyone else!
people. I mean, it's just so bizarre. I feel like it's just an act. Are you hiding something?
Yeah. Your overcompensating actions point towards a potential secret.
Oh, this is juicy. Do tell.
I have nothing to hide. Nothing at all.
You can say whatever you want to try and hide your ass, but I know the truth. I know dishonesty runs thick in your veins, that you're not actually who you appear to be.
She's a witch. I knew it.
Nah, no witch in the world would eat tree nut cheese.
It's called fromage with a V. It's made from 100% tree nuts.
Just when you thought she couldn't get any crazier.
Okay, that's very nice, Wyatt, but I'm pretty sure we have more pressing matters to deal with than the contents of
No, seriously, this kind of cheese is so good for the environment and takes so much less energy to make. Furthermore, no cows were molested in the production of this cheese, and no animals were in any way harmed. This kind of cheese is so good for the planet, and it's just so satisfying to know that I can enjoy the simple pleasures of life without violating any animal rights. I highly suggest you all select tree-lined cheese. Corporate cheese factories out of work. In fact, I have some here if you'd like to try.
Oh my god, you are a freak! No one thinks this much about cheese! Cheese is cheese, it's not even meat! You're not even lactose intolerant! Why can't you just be normal and eat normal cheese?
Yeah, it's like you're obsessed with tuna cheese. And why do you carry it around with you?
Look! I can see we are so interested in this fromage. But can we get back to more pressing matters? What were you trying to say?
Well, everybody knows that Miss I'm So Holy and Politically Correct runs a donation center for the homeless. I also happen to know that sometimes she likes to pretend she's homeless too, dipping her fingers into the money jar, robbing the needy of a few, maybe a couple of $50 notes. Where does this money go, you ask? Well, Miss Dishonest here likes to tuck into a nice juicy steak every Friday night to celebrate her little forage to the money. You can try as hard as you want to advertise tree nut cheese or put on a big crazy act to make everyone think you're clinically insane. But I know, and now everyone else knows, that you're just a big, fat liar. You're not a real vegan. You're not one of us, so stop parading around like you're some great person.
I would never do that. Meat is murder.
Oh, Wyatt, I can smell the murder on your breath.
What the hell, Wyatt? I donated so much money to your stupid group and you just took it all? I mean, you're going to get burnt in the fiery depths of hell, or worse, expelled. How dare you? I want that money back.
I'm going to sue. Once all this cheating business is over and done with, I'm calling my lawyer.
I think Wyatt did it. I saw writing on her thigh. And yes, I was looking at her thigh, but not in I find you attractive way. I have a boyfriend.
I bet you she did it. It just seems like something a dishonest, disgusting, meat-eating person would do. And I did see stuff written on her legs. I say we pin it on her. She deserves it anyway.
Okay, calm down. Yes, maybe she did take the money. That doesn't mean that she cheated on the test. I mean, sure, there's what you two saw, but that's not enough to get her prosecuted. We need hard evidence. Did anyone have to get a photo?
Evidence. Blah, blah, blah. That's all you ever go on about, Jamie. Where's the evidence? Like it's psychologically just.
Well, everything revolves around evidence. But what's with your sarcastic tone? I don't like it.
Well, I don't like being committed to 2 weeks suspension and 3 whole months in after-school detention serving a crime I didn't commit!
Well, neither would I. So unless you have anything interesting or in any way that can free us from the sempiternal hell, shut up and sit down, or I'll make you sit down.
Yeah, no one needs to hear about your, teenage issues.
Fine. I'll sit down. But before I do, I just want you all to know that Jamie was the cheater! See? It wasn't me.
Shut up. What the hell?
Hell is where my Lord will send you, Jamie.
Firstly, can you step away from me? I can smell wafts of fart emanating from you. Okay. Secondly, your evidence is inconclusive. Wait! Actually, there is no evidence that says I'm the cheater. These falsehoods of yours are making you look like a fool, so I suggest you take a seat.
And it's not just these lies that you make, it's that face of yours. And OMG, you certainly smell bad. You know what? You need some perfume. Here, take mine. It's fruity. Why do you look so familiar? That's right, you're Krabby Carrie. Oh, was it Kelly?
Did you know that Crapper was the surname of Thomas Crapper, who invented the flushable...
For all of you that are so... For all of you that are so interested in this girl, her name is
Okay, crappy Carrie.
I'm just Carrie Ford.
Oh, why is that so familiar?
It's because she's the one who forged all those things.
Wait, what things would they?
Oh my god, you people, why are you so obsessed with this girl? Her name is Carrie Ford, she smells like farts, and she was Ford the Forger. That's all there is to know, so can we please move on? I wish to say my actions during this case.
Ford the Forger.
Yes, I was Ford the Forger. Although I wasn't actually Ford the Forger, was I, Jamie?
That is a very interesting paradox.
I object to this course of conversation on the grounds of relevance.
Wait, is this about that person who forged certificates, medical certificates, late passes and absence notes and sold them to people?
Yeah, no, I remember you. I think I bought a few things.
Really good, like very realistic.
That kind of behaviour is not to be encouraged. It's immature, inappropriate, and not to mention illegal.
At 8:30.
Before you go to a surely primitive step-by-step account of your actions, I want to say a couple of things.
Oh my god.
God is
No one cares about your Lord Wyatt. We all know you're a fake.
Firstly, I know for a fact that it was Jamie.
What?
This evidence is inconclusive here. It doesn't actually care about evidence unless it's pointed towards her. She framed me for forging crime, landing me, and yet I remind you, 2 weeks suspension and 3 whole months in after-school detention. Do you know how much gum I had to scrape off tables? Do you know how many toilets I scrubbed? Too many.
I framed you for a serious forgery crime? Are you serious? Are you actually out of your mind? I would never do anything like that. It is unjust.
Yeah, like, do you even know this girl? She's Jamie, the goody two-shoes, the one who actually gets along with the teachers. She even reads the Constitution as light reading. Like, who the hell even reads the Constitution? Yeah, so she's literally the last person to frame anyone for a crime.
Exactly. I'm someone who would hand herself in for a crime.
Whatever. Everyone here may think it's a fair and logical, whole innocent, she pleading guilty crap. But I know you set me up to take the fall for your notorious forging.
My forging
Sally
crime?
Carpenter saw you in my locker with all those fake late slips and medical certificates, and my friends saw you tell the principal that it was me who did it.
That makes
And
no...
that's not all. I did some digging, and I found out that there have been many unexplained situations where girls have been convicted of crimes they didn't commit. Remember the tomato crime? Jill Sutton could barely grasp the concept of a tomato, let alone throwing one at a teacher, before she was committed to 2 weeks suspension. And the whole hashtag foil thing with Molly West, where she got 3 weeks suspension for tiptoeing the principal's office. We all know she's not smart enough to think of something like that. And yet, she was convicted from the evidence found in her locker from a random locker search.
That's nice. Now we all know you can keep up with school gossip.
Last week, I heard the receptionist talking about how great it was that Jamie suggested these random locker searches.
Oh my
every time.
god. This is like the longest story ever. Can you get to the point?
And I can feel my face sagging with age.
Guys, let her speak. I think she's onto something.
Jeepers Christ, I could be watching a David Attenborough documentary.
Fine. Long story short, I talked to Jill and Molly and they said they didn't do it. And frankly, I do believe them. But when my friends saw you at my locker with those fake late slips and medical certificates, I knew it had to be you who was the real criminal. I think you framed one of these girls for this new crime. Maybe one of them will turn up with a copy of the test and another random locker search. But guess what? I have friends who will be willing to testify that you cheated on this test. You're going down. Game over.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have officially landed in Crazy Town, where people fail to control their hormonal fluctuations and make it their life's mission to get revenge on the most trivial of matters, then turn into trolls. Adolescents.
Need I remind you, Brittany, you too are an adolescent.
Okay, Wyatt, I may look like a pubescent human, but there is a clear difference between me and everyone else here.
Oh my god, why do you always act like you're above everyone when you're clearly not?
Excuse me? At least I don't have trivial adolescent issues oozing from my pores.
No, but you radiate teenage angst.
What? There is nothing in any way teenagey or angsty about me. Literally, my only issue is that I'm stuck here with you people.
Wait, what's wrong with us?
Yeah, Brittany, you...
What? Is this some kind of hormonal gang up?
Shut up, Brittany. We all know you've got more issues than Vogue.
Brittany's probably... This is new territory for school gossip.
Wait, what about Brittany? Does she have a tendency to cheat?
Cheating? Well, not technically.
What are you talking about? See, all I want to do is just finish high school as quickly and
painlessly as possible and get away from you people.
Brittany, you know you did this, and I know you did this. You even told me you did this, so just cut the crap and admit it. I'll even take the ball with you. It'll be like old times.
So you're saying she actually said I cheated on this test?
Pretty much.
I did not say that. What do you mean old times?
Okay, maybe she didn't quite say it like that, but she did say it would be funny if someone cheated on a test this year.
I said that in year 7. What the fruitcake? Why are you bringing this up? Why couldn't you just let me get out of high school? That's all I want.
You've done quite a few terrible things, Brittany, and I don't think you should leave without acknowledging them.
What satanic crimes? And this time!
Holy water and vodka cocktails while praying to the devil.
You are Lucifer's sworn.
You did try to recreate the burning fires of hell.
You did what?
In the chemistry classroom, remember way back in year 8 when there was this massive explosion and everyone had to evacuate because they thought it was a bomb? That was our girl, Brittany.
Oh my god, Brittany, my eyelashes were singed because of that. So it's your fault I have to wear falsies all the time? I think you'll live, Taylor. Yeah, okay, that was an accident.
Accident? Schmaxident. Year 10. About 40 tyres were stolen from the teachers' car parks, and the teachers were working tirelessly to figure out who did it.
Yeah, but I didn't do that.
Every year, except for last year, there has been one major, what do you call it? Crime. Each one committed by my girl, Brittany.
But I didn't do any of those things. I would just joke about them. But then you would do them. I know you did. See, so I had no part in your teenage outbursts.
Yeah, maybe you didn't do them, but you thought of them, which I guess makes you my accomplice. You're just as guilty as me.
That's true. Both of you were involved, so both of you should be punished.
Shut up, Brittany. Jamie. They say you weren't framing me for those incidents. I did
No,
not.
you didn't frame anyone for them, did you? Because that's not your style. Your style is to keep everyone guessing, but for no one to find out. You even said it yourself. It's all a big game to you, your own organised chaos.
But I didn't do any of those things. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not admitting to this cheating business because I'm innocent, okay? So you can shove any of it up
We're
your...
supposed to be masters of mischief. Two amigos to do everything together. To bypass every misdemeanor.
This is actually quite a shock. Brittany has friends. But we're out of plotting and pranking. What's the point of bringing it up again?
Remember way back in year 7 when your parents divorced and your only other friend did shoot for your ex and I was the only one there for you? I was your shoulder to cry on, the one who passed you the tissues.
Can you, stop talking? Those words are making me convulse.
And then when you went crazy and shaved your head, I was there for you.
That was for the world's greatest shame, okay?
The point is, I was there for you. But when my parents divorced and my brother got arrested, where were you? Where was my best friend when I needed her? Gone. That's where she was. She decided that year 11 meant growing up and abandoning her teenage best friend. So now this cheating business. This has your fingerprints all over it. This one's on you, Brittany, for all the pain you have caused me.
You know what I think? You both have serious teenage problems.
Yeah, well, none of them's as bad as what you've done, Kristen.
What's Kristen done?
I wouldn't at all be surprised if under all that intelligence, she turns out to be a little mixed.
Minx? Well, I don't know about that. Maybe more like a sly, cunning fox. Yeah, and I'm not talking about the adorable red foxes on David Attenborough. I'm talking about those evil, sneaky ones in children's books that skin sheep and steal chickens from your backyard. And just like
You watch David Attenborough as well?
Wait, are you saying that Kristen stole a chicken from your backyard?
I guess she ate it too.
Let me finish! What I was trying to say was just like foxes steal chickens, Kristen here likes to steal answers to test papers. You did what?
I didn't do anything. And the only thing that I need to say is that I'm innocent. I mean, the truth goes a far way. But what I'm interested in is how I steal test papers and why I would need to cheat on any test.
Yeah, isn't breaking into Vika, super hard?
Taylor, Vika isn't some prison you could break into.
I don't get this.
Obviously she didn't break into Vika, you idiot. She broke into the school system, which is a lot easier than you think.
especially when you're chummy with the secretary and tutor his children.
Wow, I know this is a competition, but is that really necessary? Everything is necessary when it comes to education, but still, that doesn't explain how I supposedly did it.
You see, while others might see tutoring the secretary's daughter as embarrassing, I don't see it like that. I see it as just a strategic move. I get it. You tutor his daughter, you gain his trust, he lets you sit in his office and doesn't mind when you use his computer after school to Skype his daughter, giving you access to the school system. I saw you downloading answers to the test 3 days before. I was standing outside his office and I saw you.
I wasn't downloading answers to the test, Jasmine. I was downloading material for his daughter. Besides, how could you have clearly seen what I was doing when the computer was like 5 meters away from the window?
Just admit it, Kristen. You needed to download answers to the test because you're scared that I'm going to steal your #1 position from the subject. I've already outranked you in biology and physics, but see, I'm like perpetual motion. You can't stop me and
Okay. That's more better than you on the last 3 tests. So you have to try and somehow sabotage my chances on this one. You can't stand it when I do better than you, so you're going to make up completely blind accusations and make up crazy stories about me violating my responsibilities.
But you can't just say that it's impossible.
Well, I stand firm that I didn't do it.
OMG, is this detention like some kind of setup? Because everything was so confusing and we haven't got it anywhere and like...
We were supposed to be clearing our name, but all that's been going on,
People heaping false accusations at us.
Are we ever going to get a chance to say our side of the story?
Actually, there'll be no need for that anymore.
Why?
Due to the lack of primary evidence and the fact that it's nearing 5 p.m., the school couldn't charge anyone here.
Couldn't. Is that past tense?
Wait.
Did you find something?
how could you have found anything?
Yeah, Wyatt had stuff on her legs. How would you have seen that?
Wait, was it against me? Was it Carrie Ford and her little friends? Because that...
Yes, that was past tense. Whilst this detention has been taking place, a random locker search was conducted.
Anything to confess? Now it's time we see who the real sinners are.
Wait, without our permission? That is a violation of privacy.
OMG, that's totally not right. I've got some, like, really personal stuff in there.
And in this locker search, we found some very interesting things. Wyatt and Kristen, would you please come with me and explain what these test papers were doing in your lockers?
What the hell? Oh God. Holy Jesus!
I didn't cheat. You know I'm too good to cheat.
Please! I am not a sinner. Okay, so maybe I did steal from the homeless, but I didn't do this! You didn't do this to me! Police, I didn't happen!
Evidence is evidence. We'll talk about it in my office. The rest of you dismissed.
Well, that was sensible. I knew it was Wyatt all along. It was so obvious.
Yeah, but Kristen, I didn't think she had the balls to do something like that.
Well, I'm off. Ladies losers.
Oh my god, that was so close. How did you know they do a random locker search?
Well, that was predictable. When people find something that works, they just keep doing it. But I mean, did they actually think that they could surprise me with a random locker search? I was the one that suggested random locker searches in the first place. Oh, people are just so daft.
You really are a genius. But Kristen, I didn't think that was part of the plan.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't put the papers in her locker.
Then who did? Maybe it was her all along.
Or maybe it was that Jasmine girl setting her up.
Well, look, I don't know, but all I do know is that I am so done with this game of false accusations.
Yeah.